looking through all the images, and I remember once saying to myself, when I go out, it's like I'm gonna go out and have these conversations with angels. Just some thing I muttered to myself. So many times when I'm shooting people, they don't know if they're gonna be okay. They don't even know if they're gonna eat. I go in and want to document their life and their story and try and maybe say something or be a presence that maybe changes their day just a little bit.
You know, I know with street photographers, the idea is to dress down. You know, people even put, when you're shooting with the Leica, they even put black tape over the red dot. I knew there was no way to hide this, so I decided just to go with it.
If you're honest about what you're doing, which is you're doing street photography, and you ask permission, I always make a deal. I say, I would love to take a picture with you if it's okay with you, and I'd like to help you out with a little bit of money too. I wanted to find a way to give back, and this had that brief time in my life when I didn't have a place to live.
And for 3 days, I was homeless. And it really affected me. It still kind of haunts me. And so every time I see someone who's homeless, I remember that moment, I think about gratitude, and I want to kind of tell their story. Any of the street photography that you see here that is for sale, 100% of the money from me is going to Covenant House to help build a photography workshop over there. So that's how that works.
Every time I shoot with a Leica, it's me. The Q is a camera that you can get into. What I love about my edition is there's only 28 of them. It's black snakeskin. I love the 28mm. It has my signature engraved, and it comes with this insane dispatch strap that I use all the time. We put the 10th anniversary of the Heroin Diaries with a bunch of my photography in the book and 100 new pages inside the box with it. For that special fan, we think it's a very cool thing.
When I turned 28 years old, I was a heroin addict, and I had a fatal heroin overdose. When I woke up, I don't know if I had a spiritual awakening. I've quit drugs since that day. For me, the idea of 28 was, well, that's when I went out and bought a camera. I saw life differently, and I've seen it differently ever since.
The camera itself, if you just spend a little bit of time and get to know it, it'll do anything you want. When I'm going out the door and I grab my camera, I feel like something's gonna happen. When I shoot with this camera, almost every single shot, it's like magic.